I'm done. I'm tired of being afraid. It's time to finally do it.
Hey everybody, my name's Matt. So, let's go all in. If you're nervous about doing this, just look at me. Here we go. Shout out to the Remington Quick Cut. Doing this like clockwork. The thing is I've been worried about doing this for so long, and it's taking so little amount of time. Oh my God. I'm so relieved. Holy shit. I did it. And I feel a lot better. Shout out to Harry, everybody out there. I'm going to clean this up and I'll post the totally after pictures. Have a great one, everybody.
Yeah, it's been 50% of my life that it's been on my mind somewhat. And it all started in senior year. I started getting the comments. The U was starting to form in the front. I always kept my hair short. I would spike it up, but it still always was on my mind. I felt it going back more and more. And then when I was 21, I went on a vacation with my friends, and one of them took a picture above, and I could just see I got a problem here. So after that, it really started going on my mind. And then I started taking Propecia for a year. I was under the impression that it was going to be some kind of miracle drug and I would have to worry about it. I remember thinking like it really just stops the process more so. And I was already really insecure at that point. So I remember thinking, I'm done taking this stuff. Like, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And just kind of accepted it. But at the same time, I was kind of lying to myself because it was still, I wasn't ready to do it. I wasn't anywhere near confident enough, I think, to rock it. And so what I kept doing is I kept moving the goalposts. So like I remember thinking one year, okay, I'm going to do it at the end of this year because I would have an experience where, outdoor weddings, especially in the heat, was my enemy. Sweat just eliminates all the holdings, all the fibers, all the hairsprays. And then the anxiety starts going. And I remember just thinking like, I can't do this anymore. During photos, I was not confident. I was just thinking, when are we going to get this over with? One day I was on a Zoom call, like we're on here for work, and I saw the back of my head and it was fully, I could see it was time to do it. I remember thinking, okay, I'm going to do this at the end of the year. It's finally time to do it. And for the first time, I started telling people I was going to do it. And then that kind of put the responsibility on, okay, if you don't do it, people are going to ask you. But something kind of just came over me. I was like, you know what, man, I'm done. I'm tired of being afraid. I'm tired of moving the goalposts. It's time to finally do it. And in the video, you see me laugh because it's been years of worrying and anxiety. And that's the first thing that I think of when is it an outdoor wedding? Is there going to be wind? I'm going to go swimming. If I can't wear a hat, what am I going to do? I remember just saying, screw it. And I laughed because years of insecurity was shaved off in 30 seconds. And since then, it's been a huge weight off my shoulder. I haven't thought about it. And you realize how much time you're wasting worrying about something you can't control. And then once you realize you take advantage of something you can no longer control, it opens up so many different doors. And I want to make this clear, like this is a big step forward, but this isn't the final one. I gotta, work out more. I gotta cut down the drinking. But I don't think I would have been able to push forward if I had not been able to take this first step. So this, I always like to think this is like a foundational step. You can't build a house until you build a good, solid foundation. And this is what it's really done for me and my confidence. The main thing I was worried about was the reactions, people seeing me for the first time. So I just started sending pictures out to all my friends. So it kind of helped eliminate the surprise looks. And the two things I got out of it was one, they were all positive, and two, and I mean this in a good way, nobody cares. Everybody's so wrapped up in their own issues, their own insecurities. And the last thing that's on their mind is what Matt's hair looks like. And that was the biggest eye-opening thing that I really wished I had done it earlier because I worried for nothing.
There's actually 18 questions that keeps balding men afraid, stuck, insecure, and feeling ugly. But finally, it's here. My book, The Power Shift, which answers these 18 questions. So if you're a guy who wants to take action on his balding, whether you just want to feel better about how you look, you want more success in the dating world, you want to go on adventures, whatever you want to do with your life, you want to do it, not worrying about your balding, check out my groundbreaking book, The Power Shift. That's not all. To get your books, go to baldcafe.com. It's linked below and you can get reading within the next few seconds.
Some people got oh, hey, it looks good. And then other people were just like, oh, hey, anyways, I need this. I worried for so long about, other people and then realizing they not care. It's a great feeling. For the first time in a long time, I hold my head up high when I walk. It feels great, confidence wise. And I do have a long way to go, but overall, I'm really happy I did it. And I just, shout out to you, my friend. I can't believe, for something, this is, such a big thing for all guys to deal with. And the fact that there wasn't a great resource like there was until you came along, it's crazy to think about. But you're doing the Lord's work, my friend. It really helped me seeing all the other guys and all the positive comments. And it's true, everybody does look better. And I really do think I do look better. And it just has done a wonder. So thank you for all you've done for me on this side.
My pleasure, man. My pleasure. Really well said. And just on that last bit, dude, I mean, listening to your story and just how you kind of describe it, going from, it was really weighing on you. Obviously, it was an insecurity. You worried about it. And then being able to take action and what it's done for you now, not having that kind of burden weighing you down. It's given you that first kind of big positive step to look at other areas, like you said, in your life that you can now kind of use that momentum to also work on. That's why that was exactly how it kind of played out for me. And I thought, for me, I was fortunate in a sense that it wasn't decades of time, but it was a good significant amount of time in my life where I didn't need to feel that way. I didn't need to be in my flat, worrying before I go out somewhere, or even just walking down the street or interacting with people and thinking, are they looking at my hair? Are they going to notice it? Are they going to think badly of me? Or, just that weighing on you when you got you want to do it with your life is you don't need that. And so obviously afterwards I thought, if I can help other guys get past that, then it's got to be done. And here we are, man. Here we are. This is what we're doing. So it's amazing to see, man. Congratulations.